Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim Kelly. This is the Real Sports Talk. Thank you for tuning in. And an absolute stunner in the second round of the NBA playoffs as the Chicago Bulls, without Derrick Rose obviously, and let's close the door on Derrick Rose this season because he is not coming back. Without Derrick Rose and without Luol Deng, they pull off a stunner defeating the defending NBA champion Miami Heat 93-86. And something about this Bulls team, they are just a fun team to watch. And I know it would be more fun if Derrick Rose is back and it was Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah versus LeBron and Wade. I understand that. But something about watching this Bulls team that they have out there right now with Nate Robinson, with Marco Bellinelli, with Jimmy Butler, it is a fun team to watch because they are absolutely willing themselves to victory in a lot of these games. I mean, you look at a guy like Nate Robinson tonight. 27 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal. He comes up huge in the second half. Nate Robinson was the third-string point guard. He's been out of the NBA as recently as 2 or 3 years ago. I am a junior in high school, and I'm 6 inches taller than Nate Robinson. And the bottom line is that this guy absolutely played tremendous tonight. 27 points, 9 assists, I should say. A tremendous overall performance out of him. I think Jimmy Butler deserves a lot of credit. While he was only 5 of 13 from the field, he gets 21 points and 14 rebounds tonight for the Bulls. He was impressive. And I mean, you think about the 3 guys that the Bulls built their team around, and that would be, I mean, I know Joakim Noah is another guy, but you have Carlos Boozer, who tonight had 6 points. You have Derrick Rose, who's out, and Luol Deng is out, and they still end up beating a team in the Miami Heat that went 66-16 this year, only lost 4 games at home, and they just come into Miami and they get a 93-86 win. 27 points out of Nate Robinson, 13 and 11 out of Joakim Noah. You get 10 and 7 out of Marco Bellinelli, including 2 from downtown, 12 from Taj Gibson off the bench, and you cannot give enough credit to Tom Thibodeau and what he has done defensively with this Chicago Bulls team because they played lights-out defense early on. LeBron James and Chris Bosh both had 2 points at the half. Dwayne Wade led the Heat with 8 points at the half. And while Wade had a spark in the third quarter, he only ended up with 14 points in this game. So it's not like he lit it up. Chris Bosh really never got going. 3 of 10 from the field tonight. LeBron James got going late. He had a pretty solid fourth quarter except for that air ball late. It was 24 points tonight, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. But I think he needs to be more aggressive early on. I felt like through the first 2.5 quarters, he kind of laid back. He realized he wasn't having a great game, and he kind of let Dwayne Wade take over for a little bit in the third quarter. They're going to be the most successful when LeBron James is aggressive and driving to the hoop and either getting fouled and or making shots. And I think that he didn't do enough of that tonight. Now, Chris Bosh also needs to step up. And off the bench, you look at this team as a team that a lot of times you'll see LeBron James or Dwayne Wade drive, and then so many people, you'll see a double or triple team, and they can just kick out to a Mike Miller, to a Ray Allen, to a Shane Battier, and you'll get a 3. And tonight they just were not they were not good from downtown. They were 7 of 24 from downtown. That is not going to cut it. And this is a team that relies heavily on the 3 ball. You can also add Mike Miller into that list. Ray Allen was 1 of 4 from downtown tonight. You got 2 of 7 from Shane Battier, 1 of 4 from Mike Miller. That's not good enough out of this team. And then you look at LeBron James, 1 of 3, Dwayne Wade, 0 of 1, Mario Chalmers, who had a very rough night tonight, 0 of 2 from downtown. The Heat need to make adjustments. Now, I do believe that this is a team that they're going to make a lot more of the open shots that they have. There's no way, regardless of how good the defensive Bulls are playing, that LeBron and Chris Bosh are going to head into the half with only 2 points. Again, but the bottom line is that given tonight, what we saw tonight, I still look at the Heat as a favorite in this series, but it is a series. This is not going to be a 4 or 5 game wash where the Heat just easily move on to face either the Pacers or the Knicks. The Bulls are going to give the Heat a series, and if they get Luol Deng back, which I think is a possibility about middle of this series, if they can get Luol Deng back, then they could very well end up surprising a lot of people winning this series. I truly do believe that because this is a team that is playing with more heart than any NBA team that I've really ever seen in my time of watching the NBA. So an incredible performance tonight by Nate Robinson, the Chicago Bulls, who get a 93-86 win to take a 1-0 lead over the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference semifinals. I'll catch you guys next time.